through halls of power carved in stone. Every glance a hidden blade, every smile a debt unpaid. I hear the whispers cold and thin, they decide the world you're in. But I've touched the fire inside. I don't bend, I redefine. Layer by layer, I see through the lie. Every mark they try to hide. Quiet the storm, steady my breath. I choose the truth, I don't choose death. Crack the ink, break the lie. Hear the silent empire cry. From the ash I will rise, rewrite fate before your eyes. Crack the ink, claim what's mine. Turn the dark into a sign. What they build I redefine. This is power, this is my time. You play the game from higher ground, pull the strings without a sound. But every shadow leaves a trace, every move I can replace. Trust was never what it seemed, truth is sharper than a scheme. I gave silence, I gave grace, now I take back what you erased. Step by step I cross the line, your design becomes my design. No more waiting, I'll hide. I become the turning tide. Crack the ink, break the lie. Hear the silent empire cry. From the ash I will rise, rewrite fate before your eyes. Crack the ink, burn the night, turn the wrong into the right. All the scars become my light. I am destiny in fight. If I fall into the dark, will my name still leave a spark? Every loss became my yard, every wound rewrote my heart. I was never meant to stay, I was born to change the game. Crack the ink, break the lie, now the whole world hears my cry. From the past I redefine, all the stars begin to align. Crack the ink, take the throne, turn the silence into stone. What was lost is now reborn. I am fire, this is it. No more fear, no more wait. Every step, every scar made me who I really are. Ink may fade, but truth remains. And in the end, I write my name. They pull me through the corridor, the air is turning cold. 100 eyes like sharpened glass, repeating what they're told. They say I stay in the family name, they say I cross the line. But under all their flawless masks, I see the hidden sign. The ledger's read like holy words, but I can feel the fault. A river bent by quiet hands, carefully drawn hold. I stand inside their judgment hall. My hands are stained in gray from all the ink and all the years they thought I'd fade away. Give me smoke and give me time, 3 weak flames and 2 thin binds. You can strip my right to speak, but you can't rewrite the ink. Truth in the ashes, I see you stand alone. Truth in the ashes, I'll turn this blame to stone. Truth in the ashes, I'll make the truth my own. From the fire, from the fall, I rise and claim my throne. 3 kinds of smoke, the worst you have, the weakest glue in hand. You laugh at all these broken tools, but you don't understand. I shape the dark, I mold the night, my fingers etched in gray. From everything you left to die, I carve a different way. Your perfect books, your polished lies, they tremble in the light. Each scar inside this tiny block reveals the hidden side. My father's eyes are storms contained, the family starts to sway. They push me from the only craft that kept my heart in play. Step by step, I cross your line. Your design becomes mine. You can lock me out tonight, but you cannot stop this love. Truth in the ashes, I see you stand alone. Truth in the ashes, I'll turn this blame to stone. Truth in the ashes, I'll make the truth my own. Every wound, every doubt becomes the crown I've sewn. When silence cuts deeper than words and love won't fight for my name, I walk away from the only world with empty hands and quiet flame. A faded seal inside my palm, a trace my mother left behind. A map of ink, a hidden psalm, a different fate for me to find. If this mountain won't move for me, I will learn to change the sky. I was never born to plead, I was born to redefine. Truth in the ashes, I no longer stand alone. Truth in the ashes, I turn this past to stone. Truth in the ashes, I make the truth my own. From the fire, from the fall, I rise and claim my throne. I break the silent chain, I break the silent chain. I turn the grief to gain. Truth in the ashes, my legacy remains. Every scar, every storm is writing out my name. I was broken, now I'm light. I was hidden, now inside. In the ending I began. This is where I choose to win. When the ink is finally dried and the storms have passed me by, in the quiet I can see truth was always calling me. followed every broken trail the markets tried to hide, from foreign smoke to hidden hands that pushed it through your side. The thunder hums above the carts that carry what you own. I step into the pouring night, I will not stand alone. Your horses halt, the wheels complain, the crowd begins to stare. I tear the canvas, cut the ropes, let truth taste open air. The scent of ash, the twisted grain, they rise into my lungs. And every line I see tonight has slipped from honest tongues. If this is just a simple trade, why does every mark feel staged? If all you move is wait and wait, why does every silence hurt? In the rain, it's more than just a game. Every move can stain a family name. On this road, I'm standing over fate. I won't break, I'll carry all this weight.
Yeah, you cut me open in the street like I'm the final wall. But there are rooms behind my steps where I don't rule at all. You read the labels, count the crates and think you see it through. Yet there are hands above my own that never answer you. You chase the smoke, you chase the trail, you think you reach the end. But there's a board you haven't seen, a rule you can't amend. You see the fingers on the piece that crosses through your land. Not the shadow at the table drawing circles in the
You
sand.
see the hand that makes the
But
move.
not who wrote the hidden proof.
I see the mask you choose to wear.
But not the throne that placed you there.
We're caught between the lines they drew. Yet every step reveals what's true. In the rain, it's more than just a game. Every wrist could burn my family name. On this road, I'm standing over fate. I won't bow, I'll bear the fear and weight. In the rain,
You're more than just a flame.
fighting storms that never say your name.
We're standing over fate.
Two bright minds, they never calculate. Later when the night turns red, flames are reaching where I bled. All the proof I fought to keep falls like embers at my feet. If the fire is every sign, will they call it all a lie? Will my voice be washed away with the smoke into the sky?
Through the heat, I see your eyes, not a pawn they sacrifice. I step in beside your flame, not as foe, but not your tame.
If the storm won't choose a side, we will learn to bend its tide. In the rain, it's more than just a game. Now I see the edges of their frame. On this board, I'm rising mirror finally breaks, and the board is ours to take. In the quiet after storm, new alliances are born. I don't chase ghosts through every hall. I let them see the flame. A single whisper leaves our gate. New tribute ink will rise again. A gentle flaw in every stone, a crack you cannot see. I send it drifting through the streets to find who reaches me. I teach the hands that shape the night to hide the truth in shade, to mold a mask that breathes like real with every layer laid. A lie that holds a living weight, a face that feels like skin. So when they come to steal this piece, the snare will draw them in. Every rumor, every line is a thread inside design. If they move to take the bait, we will stand before their fate. We're in the trap of our design, calling shadows into light. Maze, I will set their careful plans ablaze. We're in the trap of our design, walking edges, towing signs. If they write the rules above, I will bend them with my mind and love. The lamps burn low, the smoke runs thin, my eyes refuse to close. I watch the flaw perfected blocks move through the night like crows. Each sample taken, passed along, each copy that they make becomes a map of hidden hands and every silent stay. You stand a step outside the flame, a watcher in the rain. You see me gamble what I am with steady guarded pain. You leave a cup beside my hand, no promise in your tone. Two different paths in one dark room, both too proud to be shown. If your roads run under mine, will you cross or hold the line? If this scheme begins to turn, will we stand or let it burn? In the silence, side by side, we are measuring the tide. We're in the trap of our design, drawing wolves into the sign. If they think the hunt is theirs, we will catch them far unawares. We're in the trap of our design, on a board they call divine. On this night of ink and fear, I will drag their hidden faces near. In the dark of trading halls, we close around our mark. For one brief breath, it feels like proof is resting in my heart. But then his voice falls into dust, the color leaves his eyes, not by choice or fear or flight, but by a sharper, unseen line. A subtle seal upon his clothes, a sign from deeper room, where quiet powers weigh our lives and write our fragile dooms. The snare I drew so carefully wraps also at my feet. I taste the truth above this game, a higher board repeats. If their mountain will not move, I will shift the hidden groove. If their laws are carved in stone, I will write my own upon the throne. We're in the trap of our design, yet I refuse to walk their line. If they speak from thrones above, I will answer with my will and love. We're in the trap of our design, but I will stay forever blind. Every cut and every scrap of our design. When the storm forgets my name, I'll remain inside the flame. In the quiet after schemes, I will build a higher dream. They call it questions in the court, but chains are at my feet. 100 eyes of painted gold decide if I can speak. They say my family stained the crown with ink that twists and lies. They push a story in my mouth, a script I won't survive. My name falls from my father's lips, then silence fills the room. The ones I bled for close their doors and leave me to this doom. And all the weight of empty air, one thing is still my own. The craft my mother tied my hands before she let me go. In the dark I see her hands guiding mine through smoke and sand. Every mark she used to say shows who you are when lights decay. Ink against the throne I stand alone. Every stroke the truth they've never wrote. If they write my story as a lie, I will raise my voice against the sky. Ink against the throne I stand alone. Up in the rooms where power dines, they speak you fall astray. A tidy sum of guilt and gain, a debt already paid. My name is inked among their notes, a piece upon their board, a bridge between the merchants' roads and those who dress as lords. But every list of smoking tax, each distant barren field points back to hands that squeeze the land for all that it can yield. The charts I hold begin to burn like embers in my chest. If truth is buried for their peace, what good is all the rest? Every leisure, every land leads to one unshaking hand. If their truth is locked away, someone has to break their way. Ink against the throne, she stands alone. Every mark cuts through their heart of stone. All the past beneath the price they claim lead to those who hide behind a name. Ink against the throne, she stands alone. In the cell where echoes press, I see that childhood light. Her fingers guiding mine through ash, through quiet, smoky nights. If they twist away the stories told, then let the ink reveal not just what they want to see, but what their hands conceal. In the chamber where they sit, they weigh you as a cost. One more name to keep control, a simple line they've crossed. But in your page I see a map their numbers can't erase, of stolen, smoking, cornered lands that point to one high place. If the mountain will not move, we will shift the hidden groove. If their law is carved in stone, we will write another on our own. Ink against the throne, I take the floor. best to still the crowd, but every hidden rule they write is meant to push me down. They limit all the finest ash, they cut the flame and clay, they pull the craft from out my hands and turn my friends away. The hours shrunk like burning rope, the pressure floods my chest, the weight of every life at home sits heavy on my breath. For all the walls they build around this narrow closing stage, I feel the crack inside my heart, the tremor of a cage. If I can't win with what they own, I'll reach for what was always home, beyond the tools they keep from me. There lies the ink I'm meant to be, ink of the first dawn. Rewrite the world from the ruins of their law, let truth unfurl. If they cage my every move in stone, I will carve a path that's all my own. Ink of the first dawn, rewrite the world. Smoke turns black above the vats, my hands begin to shake. I hear 100 silent doubts, this load is more than you can take. I see the house upon my back, the faces I could lose between their rules and all I am. Which future can I choose? You're not a wall to stop their fall, not just a borrowed shield. You're breaking how they count the worth of all this ink and field. You're not just holding up a name, not just a daughter's role. You're changing how the world will weigh the value of a soul. So I lay down their polished tools and reach for old defy the recipe my mother wrote, the ink of her desire. If my hands must learn to bleed, let it be for what we need. If this night defines your place, let them see your truest face in the oldest smoke and stone. We will make a truth they can't disown. Ink of the first dawn, rewrite the world. On the water it will stand, its soul unfurled. Every stroke you press against their schemes, turn their power into fractured dreams. When their finest work begins to fade, yours will speak of more than what they made. Ink of the first dawn, rewrite the world. Black smoke rising, breath runs thin, every emotion tears my skin. But in the ache, a memory glows, her guiding hands, the path she chose. Crowds are silent, holding breath, all your effort feels like edge. Yet in your eyes the shadows break, you give more than they can take. If my hands must learn to bleed, so the world can truly read, then I'll press this living night till the ink becomes our light. Ink of the first dawn, rewrite the world. On the water it stays whole, its heart unfurled. Every line flows smooth as carved out jade. In the stillness all their doubts will fade. Ink of the first dawn. The hall goes quiet, even those who set the rules can't deny it. Every chain they forge to hold you down cracks beneath the stroke that wears a crown. Ink of the first dawn, rewrite the world. From the shadows where their lies were hurled, through your hands her legacy returns. In their eyes a different future burns. Ink of the first dawn, rewrite the world. the world.